Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you a little bit briefly about social anxiety. So, I'm in the middle of an exam season and I'm really stressed because I should have started studying earlier. But anyway, I think that's what most people go through always at some point. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to do some things whilst I'm telling you guys. Here's the thing I went to 3 tutorships today. So, there's a subject where there's like 6 topics, 5 of them are going to be in the exam, and there's 5 teachers for those 5 topics, and every teacher is lecturing us with a different topic. Well, lectured us with a different topic, and I had doubts for regarding 3 of the topics, so I had to ask for a tutorship with 3 professors, and so I went through the 3 freaking tutorships were today, and I went to school. And I was like, well, thank God I'm having the 3 tutorships today because, like, it takes half an hour for me to go to school by bus and then half an hour to get back. Well, my mom brought me to school, so it was like 15 minutes instead of half an hour. Anyway, so my cheeks are a little bit fuller. I gained weight. It was the Christmas break, okay? Don't judge me. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to start, you know, with the diet a little bit soon. Well, exam season is gonna be over soon, so yeah. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, oh, these pajamas, I think I'm gonna start using them today, so I'm gonna leave them here, and I'm gonna put things in place. Here's the thing. I noticed that, okay, so I went through 3 tutorships. Like, I don't know, I made a quick video the other day. Well, I don't know if it was quick, but I made a video the other day about tutorships and how, like, they are, you know what I mean? Like, how they can be a little bit nerve-wracking, especially at first when you don't really have experience with tutorships and stuff like that. And it can be a little bit awkward because it's like one question and the next, like, the space between, like, asking one and the other, at least for me, it's like a little bit awkward. But anyway, and what was I gonna say? I don't know what else I wanted to say. I'm gonna change my glasses. These are the glasses that I use outside, and these are the glasses that I use inside. I don't know if I have to wash them, but anyway, gonna make myself some braids because I usually wear braids when I study at home. So here's the thing. Um, I noticed that, like, okay, so the semester ended, like the classes ended around the 20 something of November, and so today it is the 10th of January. So I have not been in classes, like I have not been attending classes because there were no classes since mid-November, and it's been a month and a half almost, or like almost 2 months. Yeah, almost 2 months because it was the 20 something. Are these even? Like, are the chunks even? They're not. Okay. So, I'm going to take off my watch, and and it was pretty much a month and a half of me not socializing with people. Like, we had a few exams, but like it was like 3 exams, you know what I mean? Like, you go to the exam, you take the exam, and then you leave, you go home, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like we're hanging out afterwards or anything, so there isn't much going on. And um and I had a little bit of social anxiety because I saw a few teachers, like when I was going to the my professor's offices, I saw other teachers that I knew, and there were professors that didn't see me, so we didn't cross gazes or anything. So it was like, okay, we literally just walked past each other, and there were professors that I saw. Like, there was this one professor, like, she is amazing. Well, I mean, a lot of them are amazing, some of them are assholes, but anyway. And she's amazing. She followed me on LinkedIn since my first, no, I followed her, but like, she was supporting me on LinkedIn since my first, like, article that I ever published, and she encouraged that I posted more stuff on LinkedIn. And she, like, likes my stuff usually, and she's always, like, really supportive. She's really nice. And I saw her the other day, and we were talking a little bit, just small talk and shit. And it was between one tutorship and the next. And even though it went well, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like really awkward or anything. Like, I still got social anxiety because yeah, I noticed that I start getting social anxiety when everything goes well and I still feel bad. I'm like, did she feel forced to, like, talk to me and stuff like that? Because, like, at the end of the day, it's her work and stuff like that. So, like, maybe she doesn't care about me, or like, maybe because I post stuff on LinkedIn, sometimes I'm like, what if people, like, cringe at the stuff that I post? You know what I mean? Like, people can cringe, I guess. You know what I mean? And it's totally okay. I'm not gonna stop making content because people are cringing. You know what I mean? Like, if you cringe, like, that's your problem. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I don't know. Like, I constantly think that. Like, do you think she thinks, oh, like, that's the girl whose content is cringe, or that's the weird girl who posts stuff on LinkedIn because nobody else does? You know what I mean? Like, even though she was the one that would encourage me to do that, but I don't know. Sometimes you get those thoughts, and then I saw a few teachers that I just said hi to because they were never really my professors, but, like, you know what I mean? But like they were coordinating my master's degree. Like there was this professor who never was my professor, but we talked a few times because like he coordinated the master's degree, and so I asked him a few things about the master's degree like before applying and stuff. You know what I mean? So like we knew each other, and do you know what I mean? Like it's like these things that like are not going like bad. You know what I mean? Like just saying hi to each other, like it's just normal, whatever. But like you can still be anxious about things like, oh my god, like I just saw this person, like you know what I mean? Like I don't know to what extent it's me being socially anxious or me being shy or the fact that I have not socialized with people in a month and a half, because like it literally is true. I mean, I have pretty much not left my house. Like most people that I've seen was like when I go to the copy shop and you know and print stuff, you know what I mean, like the person who's there working. So I don't know, like you can get a little bit, they're not even. Well, anyway, I'm gonna put them inside of my instead of a hoodie. You know what I mean? Like I make braids and then I put on a hoodie, so like it doesn't really matter if they don't look that good. And I wear my glasses when I put them on because like if I make the braids and I'm not wearing my glasses when I put on my glasses, they kind of like, because they're really thin and stuff like that, they kind of like fall because like they're interfering with the braids. I don't know how to explain that, but anyway, I think this is all right. There's some hairs here, but I don't really care. But anyway, so that was the thing. And so yeah, the point of this video is, or the point that I wanted to make is, we have to socialize. You know what I mean? Like we're human beings. Like even if you're socially anxious, even if you're shy, even if you're whatever, I don't give a fuck. Like you have to socialize with people. You know what I mean? Like because at the end of the day, like if you're somebody who's like working from home or studying from home or whatever, you don't really leave your house or whatever, like the moment you start socializing with more people or you talk to somebody, it doesn't matter if it's a stranger or somebody you know, you're going to be so anxious. Like I noticed that right now, and it had literally just been a month and a half of me not really seeing anyone, and I was socially anxious as fuck. You know what I mean? Like I was socially anxious the whole time. You know what I mean? Like I mean, you know what I mean? Like the tutorships went all right. You know what I mean? Like I've had better, I've had worse tutorships. You know what I mean? Like they were nothing out of the norm. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you can be scared of like looking stupid or whatever because it's like, okay, I didn't study the theory, I studied the exercises, and like maybe for the exercises I need to study the theory, so maybe the teachers are gonna know. And I think one of my teachers noticed today because I did some exercises wrong, and it was because of the theory part and stuff like that. And so you can get that fear, but it's like, okay, let's get over it. You know what I mean? Like I just wanted to see if my exercises were all right. Okay, I'm gonna have to study the theory if I want to do them all right. Okay, that's fine. You know what I mean? Like it could have gone worse because like I've been through those situations before, and you know what I mean? Like I've had better and worse tutorships. You know, like the tutorships didn't go badly. Like my interactions didn't go badly. You know what I mean? Like there weren't any fuck ups really. You know what I mean? Because like sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I fucked up. I said this, or I shouldn't have said this. I shouldn't have said that, or why did I say it like that? Whatever. You know what I mean? But you can get so anxious, and this is one of those moments where I got anxious. I was like, I haven't been this anxious in a while. You know what I mean? Like the past year, I wasn't like the whole 2024. I wasn't that like anxious about things, and I was kind of more used to interacting with people or with a bunch of people or whatever, you know what I mean? And I'm someone who's willing to interact with people, talk to people, meet new people, you know what I mean? Like I was like, why is this happening? Do you know what I mean? Isn't it a little bit dark today? I don't like it. Anyway, so yeah, it can be a little bit, nerve-wracking. And I just wanted to say that, you know what I mean? You have to socialize, because if you don't socialize, it's going to be a little bit awkward. I mean, obviously you can't get too much, you know what I mean? Like I think I'm going to be overwhelmed the next semester when I go to school in the afternoon and then I have my internship in the morning, you know what I mean? Like that's going to be a little bit much. But the thing is, like, we can't just be at home all day and like interact with nobody, because the moment we see people, the moment we talk to people, it's going to be so, it's going to start not being our comfort zone, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying that talking to people is my comfort zone, but I felt like so uncomfortable. I don't know. I just felt like like a fish out of the water. I just didn't feel like it was my. Also, like when I'm stressed, I notice that I'm like less like I have like less social energy to like talk to people, and I'm less energetic, and I'm more like nonchalant, more like instead of like hi, how are you, blah, 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 I'm like hi, how are you? You know what I mean? Like I can be happy to see you, but I'm so stressed that I'm like I seem totally uninterested. And so yeah, and I noticed that because like when I went to the coffee shop, like one of the first times that I went to this new coffee shop, because like the coffee shop that I usually go to is closed temporarily. I don't know when they're gonna open again. And so the lady that's in the coffee shop, she's really nice. But the thing is, like, she was really nice, but because I was not that energetic, because I was, yeah, with social energy, because I was stressed and stuff. I don't know, I guess it seemed a little bit awkward because I don't know, she was like talking to me and stuff like that, and I was like talking as well, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't know, I just didn't know what to say or how to react or whatever, because like I was like in the back of my mind I was thinking about all the stress that I had, so it was like it was not my best moment, you know what I mean? So now it's kind of awkward with her, and she thinks that I'm like very serious when I'm actually not that serious. Like, I think I'm better at socializing than that. It's just that she met me when I was in the middle of an exam season, and I still am in the middle of an exam season, matter of fact. But anyway, I'm looking at the viewfinder too much, not even the camera. But anyway, so that was everything I wanted to say. It's okay to feel this and that way, but the thing is, like, we have to socialize, because if we don't socialize, we're gonna start, you know what I mean? Like, you have to learn to be comfortable with being uncomfortable or something. So you have to put yourself through situations that are challenging, and you have to keep putting yourself through those situations, because like if you start not hanging out with people, or if you, let's say, learn a language and then you stop practicing or whatever, you're going to forget it. Do you know what I mean? Like, for instance, I learned English on my own, and like I've noticed that like whenever it was a, I don't know, exam season or whatever, like there was a period where I was like busy doing something, or I wasn't talking alone as much, because like that's how I usually practice, like talking in front of a camera, talking alone, whatever. Like, I noticed that like if it's been a while since I, talked alone or whatever, or practiced or whatever, like I start getting rusty. I start getting like, oh, well, how do you say that word? Oh my god, how do you say that? You know what I mean? Like, I start having to like, you know what I mean? Like, it's harder for me. Like, I have to start translating a little bit things in my mind, and I'm like, wait, what? This is wrong. You know what I mean? So, you know what they say? If you don't use it, you lose it. You know what I mean? Like, social skills, if you don't use them, you lose them. You know, language, if you don't use it, you lose it. I haven't been, shuffle, like dancing and stuff like that with your feet and stuff like that. I haven't done it in like a year and something, and I'm pretty sure that if I tried it, I would be rusty as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, you have to get used to doing things to get better at them, and once you're good at them, you have to keep doing them, because otherwise it's not going to be your comfort zone anymore. You're going to feel awkward again. You're going to feel uncomfortable again. It's going to be scary for you to do again, and you're going to get bad at it again, or you're going to get mm, yeah, like there's just an impairment, let's say, in your performance and in the way you do things. So yeah, keep socializing. Whatever you learn, keep using it, because otherwise you're gonna lose it. So you don't want to lose it, you gotta use it. So I think that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to express it a little bit, and then I should go back to studying, because I don't have a lot of time and I have a lot to study. So I don't know if I'm gonna post this today or tomorrow, or one of these days. I don't know. So I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.